Hello and welcome to a quick overview of my new modified Nerf Stryfe. This blaster is based off of a Bandit SMG from the game Borderlands 2. Now, as of I think the time of recording this, I just checked my Steam and I have about 150 hours on Borderlands 2 with all of the DLCs and whatnot. So it's fair to say that I'm a pretty big fan of the game, and I'm going to be getting the new one when it comes out in October. So besides that, I wanted to make a bandit themed blaster for a while now, and I've painted this one to match my newly modified hammer shot that I just did a video on recently. So this blaster is intended to match that, and I'm going to use it for Humans vs. Zombies this upcoming fall. As far as internal modifications go, this blaster has had all of the electronic resistors and the thermistors and whatnot removed. All of the electronic locks, such as the jam door lock and the trigger lock, have been removed, as well as a few mechanical pieces that aren't needed in the blaster and only slow down performance. Other mods include cutting down the trigger slightly so that you can pull it without revving the blaster, which is just something that's not really necessary, but is something that I kind of wanted to do just to make it a little bit more smooth in terms of performance. As far as cosmetic mods go, this blaster is obviously based off of the Stryfe and has a old school Raider stock, which is personally one of my favorite stocks that Nerf has ever made. So this started out with a black vinyl dye base coat that I then went over with a Rust-Oleum satin red paint, and then I hand painted on the black and white and silver details with just normal acrylic paint. And the silver is also a Rust-Oleum paint. It's like a silver based, I'm not sure of the exact color. But anyway, then after that I went in and did some black dry brushing for a little bit of weathering, and then I covered that all with a couple layers of Krylon matte clear coat. So that's everything that's been done to this blaster cosmetically. Another thing I forgot to mention that's kind of hard to show you guys from a faraway view is that most of the orange pieces like this have been given a weathered look, such as the jam door and the trigger and the front piece, and that is done by lightly rubbing it with a bit of 200 grit sandpaper to remove the shiny finish. I then brush some black paint on and then use like an old shop rag to just wipe it off, and I got most of it off, but it leaves like a weathered effect, which is pretty cool, which you can't really tell from here, but up close it is pretty cool. For a quick firing demo, this will be with 4 standard AA batteries instead of trust fires because mine are already packed for school and I don't feel like unpacking a bunch of stuff because I'm not really sure where they are. So this is just going to be with standard AA's. Firing rate and speed can be improved with using the normal trust fire batteries instead of the AA batteries, but that's what I have for right now, so I'll show you that now. I'm extremely happy with how the Stryfe turned out. I really like the look of the bandit-themed SMG blaster, and I'm really glad that I was able to capture that, in my opinion, pretty well into a Nerf blaster. So I'm pretty excited about that. As a pair, these two are pretty cool. Like I said, I'm going to be using them for Humans vs. Zombies at my school this upcoming year, which should be pretty fun. They're both really good blasters. They work well, and they look great. So I'm really happy with how they turned out. Like I said in my last mod video, I'm really trying to improve my modding, so I focused a lot on cosmetics with these two blasters, and I think that I've definitely done a good job in terms of improving my paint jobs. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more mod videos coming soon.